How my Shih Tzu chin stopped being so stinky. When I got Yoshi, he was about 8.5 months old and he smelled so bad. It's indescribable. It was like this rancid smell. And because of his condition, he had long hair full of mats and debris and lots of hardened balls of poo and pee all over his underside and between his toes. I was just focused on the cleaning and the grooming. But even after all that, I noticed the smell just never went away. So I took him to the vet, and the vet said he had leaky anal glands, and every 2 weeks I would have to expel them using gloves. I'm going to show that just a little bit later in the video. So now he smells like a rose. I can smell his beautiful aura. It smells so wonderful, the nectar of heaven. But I do have to watch that I meet the 2-week mark, and if I don't, there might be a little bit of a leak. I have waterproof pet blankets all over the furniture. You might notice little spots on the bed or around the house that smell very, very pungent. Yoshi lets me know wherever they are by licking very compulsively at the spot, basically until I tear him away. Here are the anal glands. Normally, if a dog has stool of very good consistency, it naturally squeezes the glands. When the dog does not, the glands are not squeezed. This is how I start. I have latex gloves. They are extra small. If I have a larger glove, I find the extra latex. It makes it hard to find the delicate glands. Anal gland wipes, a face shield because it can spray out a bit, and petroleum jelly. I usually hold Yoshi between my knees. You can also put him in a harness and tether him, but I find that he's good enough to stay somewhat between my knees even though he struggles. You insert the pointing finger up the bum and you kind of feel around until you feel that blueberry shaped gland. If it's really full, you can feel it right away. If it's not, it can still leak, but you're just going to have to estimate where it is and place your thumb on the outside. Try to get that sac between your pointing finger and your thumb and gently squeeze like you're squeezing a small water balloon. Don't squeeze so hard you hurt the pet. Here I am doing the other side. You have to do both sides, which is why you need 2 gloves. It's very hard to do the other side with the wrong hand. As you can see, he's struggling a little bit. He doesn't like it. But once it's done, he feels so much better, lighter and happier, and he's less obsessive. Of course, once you've done this, a high quality treat is in order. I ordered a food sensitivity test to find out if he had food allergies, and that was behind basically his chronic diarrhea. And if the stools are not of a good consistency, again, the glands can sometimes not expel naturally. So you can get the hair tested, which is what I did. You can also get the blood tested. It's more expensive. I've also had his stool analyzed at a lab, and I've had the vet do all the regular tests on the stool as well. So with all this done, every few weeks, he can have his pride and dignity intact, and the house is less smelly as he is pummeled and assaulted by his little sister Kiku.